Welcome to a brand new episode of the post game. I'm here with my boy Elijah.
Yo.
Here with my boy Ollie.
Yo.
How we doing?
Doing good. Can't complain. How y'all?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
So today we're talking about some soccer. I think we're gonna start bringing it back more into the rotation. But we're gonna be bringing it into the rotation a little bit more. As a Chelsea fan, Elijah's Real Madrid. Ollie down there is Manchester City. So the last podcast we did, we talked about some transfers. I think y'all had just signed Holland and neglected to sell us Nathan Ake. So thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Chelsea has signed Koulibaly and Raheem Sterling from City. The season
we picked up Rudiger from Chelsea. But
we talked about that last time. We don't got to talk about that again.
I just
right?
want to bring that up.
So the season's starting, I think, in like 8 days, if I'm not mistaken. Talking about each of our teams, how do y'all feel about y'all's teams at the start of this season? Like, are y'all ready?
I'm ready. I can't wait for this season to kick off. It would definitely be what I can say. I will say I would like the El Clasico more now that Barca got Lewandowski and a couple good players that they picked up too. So can't wait for that. So I'm still good. I feel like we're gonna be number one still.
Didn't they just beat y'all in Vegas in El Clasico?
Yeah, they did.
Gotcha.
But we lost 2-1. And then Chelsea have a game against Arsenal and Charlotte FC, and they lost both of them. Just a question.
Can I take? Okay, we're gonna talk about the preseason real quick. So Chelsea, in 5 days, we had 3 games. 5 days, we had 3 games. We literally had a game in Vegas, then we had a game in Charlotte, which is across the country. Then we had a game.
We went to go see
2 days later in Florida. So, and literally, as they landed in Charlotte, they played that same day. So, it's like, listen, our players were unmotivated. They were tired. They didn't want to play. Let's be real. And when it goes to penalties, who goes to penalties in the preseason? Do we really care about that? Let's be real. No, not at all. And Minnie's a terrible keeper, so we knew we weren't going to win it.
He had a 16-year-old.
It was the 90th. It was the 90th minute.
6-year-old juked y'all up to get them the penalty just to let them to tie it up.
This 6-year-old who just came on, fresh legs, a minute on,
and juked y'all up.
Fresh legs attacking a slow
playing
defender.
With the grown men. It's not like he was playing with people his age. He was playing with grown men, and y'all got juked up.
They've been on the whole game. He was on the whole game. He was tired. It was a handball.
Ollie, I want to say something. Do you know Chelsea lineup a little bit, right?
Well, enough, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you remember their lineup, or do you know what their lineup was against Charlotte? Because me and Davion had this argument. He was saying that barely none of their starters wasn't starting, but half of their starters was starting the first half, and then they just sat down.
They were.
So, am I wrong on that?
You're wrong.
I saw more big names than I thought I'd see, to be honest, personally. I thought I might see 1 or 2.
They had Timo on, Reece James, Jorginho, Mason Mount. That's 4. That's 4 starters. Marco
Whoa. Mason Mount didn't come on until the second half. Let me tell you what it was.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Timo?
Timo didn't play. Timo didn't travel to Charlotte because he picked up a hamstring injury. You're wrong.
Oh, I'm looking at Arsenal. I'm sorry.
Mendy played.
No, because he played against Arsenal.
Let me say.
All right, I'm going to read it off.
I will tell you the starters. No, let me tell you. Let me tell you the starters.
Jorginho's a starter. Alonso's a starter. Reece James is a starter. Thiago Silva's a starter.
Wrong.
So what's wrong on what?
Mendy's a starter. Reece James is a starter. Thiago Silva is a starter. Kovacic starts most of the time. Jorginho's our captain. Pulisic started. That's only 6. That's only 6.
That's half. It's only 11 players. What are you talking about? It's only 11 players on the soccer team. Like 6? I said, half of y'all players started and y'all lost.
But we were up 1-0 going into halftime.
So who's wrong in this, Ollie? Half of the starters, they had half of their starters, right?
Half of them started, right?
Exactly.
We put in a 16-year-old and y'all just couldn't score no more. Y'all got clamped up.
Oh, I couldn't wait to talk about this on the soccer pack. You know, he looking sad. It's okay, Davion. Y'all got it. You know, chill. It's preseason.
Nobody cares about the preseason.
It's preseason.
Hey, Man City's look great over the preseason. We've looked amazing.
I can't complain
Haaland got his
about Real
first
Madrid.
goal.
We only lost against Barca. A good team.
Whatever.
At that.
So as we begin to dip into the regular season, the important stuff, let's talk about the Premier League. Where do we think? Okay, let me rephrase that. Who do we think has been a really good team, has done a lot of rebuilding this offseason?
Arsenal.
I would say Spurs.
Spurs as well, but Arsenal. I think I like Arsenal better than Spurs.
Hey, they just got two of our best bitch players. So, I mean, when they got Zinchenko, I that hurt a little bit. How did we let the Gunners get two? Not just one, but two players. And,
Two.
I mean,
Arteta's
Zinchenko
there.
looked
Of course,
amazing.
Pep's gonna give Arteta whoever he wants.
I wouldn't. I don't care, Brad. Nah. I mean, I guess it's the same as, well, that's different, but I don't know. It's fine, but it's just like, dang, we're gonna have to see both of them. They're both probably gonna start. I mean, I don't know. Zinchenko might have some bench time at first, but I think he'll definitely easily get into the starting role. So it'll be fun playing them. Definitely the second time playing them.
Arsenal been looking good. I like them. I've been liking them more.
Arsenal?
Mm-hmm.
See, I
got them fourth.
Arsenal being fourth?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're already starting the table.
Let's do top five.
I'm just putting them there. That just
so
in
give
that
me,
top five.
Give me top five. Top five.
Top five in Premier and Prem. Let me look at the Prem right quick. Hold on.
I got 5.
Go ahead.
You can say your 5. It's always the same 17, but go ahead.
We're not going over this again.
City at 1, Liverpool at 2, Chelsea at 4.
Who's at 3?
Spurs.
Okay.
Arsenal 5.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all I'm gonna get.
That's the top 5. So,
and then United at 6, I think.
That's cool. Anyways, my top 5, I will say City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs, and Chelsea's 5th. Because y'all rebuilding. Y'all need some work.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Davion, where'd you put Chelsea?
He put Chelsea 4th.
Four.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Low key, I would put them 6th and put Man United 5th.
Chelsea were 3rd in the league last season. The season before that, they won Champions League. And what are you talking about?
I want to hear Ollie. I don't want to hear you no more.
I mean, you already know I got Man City first. I mean, that's a given.
Is it though?
Well, for me to have them at first, yes, but them winning is not a given. I don't think that's ever a given in the Premier League. You know,
I agree.
So, but I do have us number 1 this year. But I definitely see us finishing top 2 to 3. It depends on how much we focus on Champions League. But City 1, Liverpool 2. I would say the Spurs have an argument for 3. So I'll go ahead and put them there. I'll put them 3. Then I'll put
that 4th spot is hard.
Antonio Conte's been building.
It's about 3 teams I think realistically could get that, but well, between that 4 and 5 area, well, really, in my opinion, about 4 to 8, there's a cluster of teams. But 4, I'll put Arsenal, and then 5. I don't know if they've really done too much this season. I haven't really paid attention, but I would love to see Leicester at that 5th.
Oh, I think Leicester's always like a top.
And that's
Leicester be top 10. Top 10 for sure.
They're always top 6.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. So between them and I say them and Chelsea. I'm not gonna disrespect Chelsea too much. I could see them being number 4. I definitely see them making Champions League. It depends on how much they focus on Champions League, in my opinion. But if they go for league, I see them finishing probably 2 or 3, to be honest.
So you know what's funny
They're in the
about
rebuilding phase. I doubt that.
so you know what's funny about everything that us three just said? Manchester United's not in the top 6.
That team's a cluster of, I don't know, man. I don't know. No one knows what's going on. I don't know what's going on with that team personally. I don't know about you guys.
Too many coaches going left and right, players leaving. But then again, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the preseason, but preseason we've been looking pretty good, and we've been beating like Premier League teams like Liverpool for one.
To me, your first game you beat Liverpool 4-0. Granted, it's preseason. Relax.
And Mane starters played as well. Okay, but keep going. Just like y'all lost 4-0 to Arsenal, but keep going.
Their second preseason game, they won 4-1 against Melbourne. No one who exactly.
No one cares about Melbourne. Crystal Palace.
Who exactly?
Crystal Palace.
And then they just drew against Aston Villa 2-2. So what are you talking about?
Aston Villa's a pretty decent team though, so
I guess.
So we beat Liverpool, a team that I don't know if Chelsea will probably beat them
in the first game of the
preseason.
The first game of the preseason.
And preseason.
What's the quotes for? It's the no one play. Who cares? Nobody. This means nothing.
Preseason, you get to see the new transfers. You just get to see what it looks like, how they gonna play, what the coach is doing. Like preseason is where you get to see where they heading at.
Preseason is where you
to me.
Preseason
but,
is where you show off your young, like your
exactly. You show off your new players, your young players, and all that. Yeah.
No.
And new players as well.
Koulibaly didn't even play for the Chelsea. I think he played one like half, like the second half.
Y'all see how Sterling played now?
He didn't play much. He played the second half, first half, second half. I think it was.
He played second half, but then he played against Arsenal as well.
Got to play against Arsenal. He's gonna have to play against Arsenal, and that's every single time.
That game
he's gonna want to, but we'll see.
I would love to see him go against the Man City in the regular season. Can't wait. It'll happen. That.
I'm trying to think of our lineup reverse because you know the way it goes. Will he be going against Walker or
he'll go against?
He's a left
right
wing,
back.
So he's going against
the
Walker.
right back.
He's
Clamps. Walker. Walker would be the best option to go against him. He's our fastest defender, easily.
And him and Walker be going at it in practice sometimes. I mean,
it's great when you can. Listen, it's great when you can buy whoever you want every season, even and like still not win Champions League. Like that's a great feeling, isn't it? Like.
Hey, I mean, we're winning something. We won league, so it's.
We beat y'all in Champions League.
But I'm saying we won league though. It's hard to do good in both. The fact that we got that far and still won league, I'm okay with that. You know, you can't win it all. You can't win it all. Name the last team to win both. I can't.
Liverpool?
Win.
Did Liverpool win the league and the Champions League or no?
No, Liverpool never won both.
I mean, if anybody, I could see it being Liverpool.
I think it might have been Liverpool. I'm saying, I think it.
No, I mean, it's definitely happened at some point, but like the amount of your team has to be on point, especially in this day and age, and with these teams, like how deep some of these lineups are at the top.
I mean, really, like every game is so important. Like you can't give up a game.
No, and then for example, PSG. There's no reason they should not be able to win both.
So I
really go for it. There's no reason.
I think that was like the first year jitters, honestly. Like I think right because they played really well in the preseason, and so I mean they've had a really good preseason, and so maybe that translates to Champions League. Because I know they're just pushing for Champions League. No one cares about
they've all been going crazy at MSC. They've been doing their thing. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, and I mean they even looked better towards the end of the season. Like I started watching some of the highlights to see how they're looking. Because at the beginning it was a mess. Like there's no reason you should have three maestros, 3 absolute legends in your front line, and this is with Di Maria right behind you. But this is all you. That's all you can do. So, I mean, they definitely look better at the end. I do believe that they'll be better, but it's just, I don't know. It's hard for a team like that to win Champions League because they don't go against that level of competition on the weekly basis, you know?
Exactly.
Them and Germany. Germany has much better teams in my opinion, for sure. But
Then
like,
Ligue 1?
yeah,
Yeah. Heck
I
yeah.
would take German over. Yeah, I would take German over
yeah.
France any day.
I mean, I might take German over Spain too.
Oof.
You're pushing it, but anyway, you're pushing it. Nowhere
We need to
close.
combine the two.
I would say La Liga is better than. Yeah, better than Bundesliga.
Barely.
Better than France.
Yeah.
And Serie A was better than La Liga at one point, but now no. Serie A is better now than it was a couple years ago. Let me say that. Let me correct myself. Because before, Juventus was winning it like nothing. But now that Juventus lost a couple players and now it's kind of like I don't know. It's just Italy just being Italy. But I would probably say La Liga is number 3.
So speaking of La Liga, you being our Real Madrid fan, we're gonna have to talk about Spain at one point.
Hold on real quick. You can still talk, but hold on real quick.
So what do you think is Ollie, since I can see you, do you think Madrid just has it in the bag this season or no?
I mean, I'd have to look at Atletico's team and Barcelona's team, but that's about it. So, it's just about a 3-way shoot. So
He said it's a 3-way shoot.
I mean, it's there's a great chance. I mean, who did they lose this year?
Who? Madrid?
Yeah, like big names, not just anybody. That matters.
Papa?
Who did Real Madrid lose? That matters. Yeah, exactly.
We didn't lose nobody that really mattered. Yeah.
Exactly. And then with that, and then y'all got a few players, even if they're just role players. That team is good with Benzema up front. It's hard to not be good.
I'm gonna need Eden Hazard to step up this season.
Sell him. If you need to sell,
yeah, we need to because the past 2 years he's been injury prone a lot. So Chelsea can have him back. I don't know why we got him from Chelsea in the first place. Oh no, I know why. Because he was good on Chelsea. He was great. I was happy with Real Madrid, but then.
Well, how long did he go without a goal that one season, Davion?
For Chelsea or for Madrid?
Chelsea.
Madrid.
I think the start. I mean, he started off pretty fast. Huh?
There was one season that was just horrendous, and they were like, "Is he okay?" Because
I think that might have been his first season.
I want to say it's 2016, right?
Maybe, and he got a penalty goal.
He started off good, and then he was quiet till literally towards the end, towards May. That's when he finally started scoring goals, and he scored. Was it him that scored that clutch goal for Leicester to win?
Yes, against Tottenham.
Exactly.
That's literally my favorite. That's my favorite goal. Oh no, it can't be. No, it wasn't 2016. We won the league in 2016.
So what year was it when Leicester won? It was 2016, right?
No, Leicester won in 2018. Nope. 2019. Nope.
2016.
Oh, it was the 2015, 2016 season.
Yeah, 2016.
Oh yeah, that's when we were bad. That's when we had Jose Mourinho. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
The second time. He was terrible. He was so bad. We had 50 points this season. Oh, but that's that day he scored that goal against Tottenham. That bent it to the top right corner. Like that one. Mm-hmm. That's the best goal of all time. That's my favorite goal of all time, easily. Because I just get chills watching. That was
a memorable goal.
Huh?
I said that's a memorable goal.
Yeah, it definitely
is. Especially for Leicester, because it helped Leicester out.
So, do you think Madrid will win the league this season, Elijah?
I would say it'd be close. Yeah, I would say but it'd be close.
With who?
Who do you think? It's only one more team.
I was saying the same 2 teams.
There's only 2.
Barca.
There's only 2 teams that wins this league.
See, look, I'm gonna have to admit on that. It's Madrid, Barca, and Leverkusen.
Bro,
Sevilla too. Villarreal. It's other teams that y'all sleep on, but y'all just don't. Y'all don't watch La Liga like that, so y'all wouldn't know.
This league isn't competitive, Elijah. It's not. Simple.
Might not be competitive in Spain, but it's competitive in UCL.
Isn't that the point?
Because,
I need both to be entertaining.
Wait.
Got entertaining season. Both.
You just said it's competitive and
La
UCL.
Liga teams. Wait. Don't. Wait. Don't La Liga teams have more Champions League
We're
than
talking about right
Premier?
now. We're
But
not doing
irrelevant.
this whole.
Can I say
complete-
something? You just said that La Liga teams are like better in UCL, but there's only 2 teams that are good in UCL.
Villarreal beat Bayern,
Okay, 3.
and they almost beat who
There
did
are
they?
3
They play
teams that are good in UCL from Spain.
Barca, Atletico. Well, Barca didn't make it that year. Or did they?
Listen, there's 4 teams in La Liga that are good.
6.
6.
I'll say 5 or 6.
Which 5 or 6?
Who was your 4, anyways?
Barca, Madrid, Villarreal, Sevilla. That's it.
Atletico. That's 5.
Oh, Atletico. I forgot about Atletico.
That's 5. You just
Oh,
named 5
Sevilla's not that
teams.
good. Let's be real.
Sevilla's pretty decent.
Nope.
Pretty decent.
Villarreal finished 7th, so
Well,
They also beat Bayern.
But also they won Europa last year or the year before.
Mm-hmm.
what is that? What is that spot? What is 7th? What tournament does that get?
In La
They
Liga.
don't get you nothing.
Yeah. Oh,
They
there
don't
was
get you
a
nothing.
it was a color besides. So I thought it was
It
a
is?
spot for something. Yeah, it's green. I don't know what that is.
It might be
It's
what's
not.
it-
It's definitely not Europa because Europa's only 4.
It is Europa. It's Europa qualifying.
Oh, so you have to
You
you have to do more
qualify
matches.
yeah.
Okay.
See,
I was about to say, I've
that's
never
how
seen
bad.
that.
That's how bad this league is.
It's only 6 teams because
Not
it's
even.
the first 4 teams is Champions League. The 5th is Europa, and then the 6th is making it to Europa qualifying.
No, 5 and 6 are Europa, and then 7th is the green one. The other 2 are the same color.
I don't see not on mine. Mine's not green for the 7th. It's
If you go
just
to
green
Google,
for the 6th.
you go to Google, they have it on
I'm
Google.
looking on Google
Under
for the new year. For the new year, I'm looking on Google. But last year it was 7. Yeah,
Oh, what the heck? Okay, that's even more confusing. It doesn't matter. It's really irrelevant.
it's La Liga.
we
It's
get
La
stuck
Liga.
on irrelevant things pretty fast.
We do.
Listen,
Wait.
think
Wait. Before we go back to Premier, since you brought up La Liga, I'm not going to say top 5. Who are the top 3 teams that's going? What's the top 3 in La Liga for the new season?
Barca, Madrid, and
the
whoever
other
cares.
Madrid.
And who cares?
Mine is Real Madrid, Barca, and Atletico.
I think Barca will win this year.
No,
I'm gonna give
it'd
it
be
to
close.
Atletico.
No,
I'll give you some.
Really
I'll put some money up for it.
Just roll some dice. It really doesn't matter.
You want to put some money up on it?
I could put money up on it.
Let's put 10 up.
Davion, you don't do too good when you bet against me, so
That's wrong.
I won more bets. I won way more bets than you won.
Wrong. False.
Yes.
False statement.
Yes. It's not false. Especially in soccer. I'm definitely positive when you in soccer.
You won that Chelsea.
I
Madrid.
won a lot.
Whatever.
Even
Irrelevant.
previous years in high school in soccer. That's what I'm saying. You're not good.
That
in
doesn't
soccer.
count. That doesn't count. Anywho, I'm gonna move back to
Prem.
well, not to the Prem. This is a question. So what does your team need to do? Each of our teams need to do to be successful this season.
My team good. Ollie.
They're perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's really about just making sure. Well,
we don't
more
get injured.
perfect, to be honest.
No injuries.
For City, it's really just about seeing how Holland gets incorporated in the regular season. Because again, at first I love picking on Davion, but it is preseason. Just like with any sport, hockey, football, no one gives a damn about preseason. It's preseason, but just seeing how he's able to get into the team, seeing if Grealish improved over the offseason, those are the main 2 points for us, in my opinion. Obviously, our midfield will always be solid with Phil Foden and Kevin De Bruyne there, so it really doesn't matter. Defense, we should be fine. And goalie, we have Ederson. So just seeing how those 2 get incorporated is what I'd say.
I want to say something about your team. I hope Holland performs that like he did in Bundesliga, because to me, Prem is. I'm gonna say this. Prem is the best league in soccer. But what I was gonna also say is when certain players go to Prem, to me, I seem like they fall off a lot because Prem is more hard, and they also get injured a lot too. So I hope he can still be that striker he was for Dortmund with y'all as well. So I do want to say that.
So I think there's like two ways to look at that. It's like obviously they're gonna need a year or two to get their legs into the. It's a completely different league. It's a completely different tempo and speed to the game, and the Prem's a lot like faster and more. I'm not saying all these other leagues are bad and not methodical, but the Prem is a very like it's a very different.
I'm more competitive.
More competitive, like more. It's a different vibe. All of everything is completely different about the Prem. But when you look at these players, it's just a hard thing. I think that's pretty much what I'm gonna say. But yeah, Holland. I think Holland. He's such a rare and unique talent that he can. I feel like his feet will get. Same thing with like Liverpool's their new striker. The problem with them is like they don't have that connection yet. They don't know that speed. They don't know like what that run that he wants to be made yet. But once they get it, and once Kevin De Bruyne will find it, because he will find it. Yeah. He will find where Haaland wants the ball. And once they get it, it's over.
He's just so he's huge and he's fast. I mean,
he is fast for a striker too.
He's like a big
tall.
baby out there.
He's tall.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I cannot wait for the opener.
I have been hearing good things about him, like with your teammates. Like I was hearing that he's like a good player. I mean, a good like to work with, and he's very nice. So I did hear that some good things about him on City that y'all like about him. So
sure.
Chelsea now. Let's talk about Chelsea, the Blues. What do y'all need to work on?
When it comes to my Blues, we need another defender. We need a striker like a Holland.
Wait to hear that.
We need so watching Chelsea in the preseason, I have seen we've not been able to like be attacking, and like we haven't been able to keep our structure or keep our formation, and we look like we're all over the place, and we just don't look like we know what we're doing. And so for Chelsea, I think right now we really need to figure out what it is that our shape is going to be. We need to go get another defender. We can get it over with now. We can't dilly-dally around with Barcelona and like not win the players that Barcelona are also looking at too. We need to go get somebody who we want and that we know that can succeed. And we have so many players that are still going to be leaving us. Like Azpilicueta wants to leave. Marcos Alonso wants to leave. Both to Barcelona. So that's our captain and our backup left back that are both gone. What are we doing there? So they're both gone. Emerson will probably stay this year just because we need depth. And like we were rumored to like look at Frankie de Jong from Barcelona, and it's like we have so many midfielders right now that like where would he go?
Y'all don't need him.
Like we don't need him, but in my opinion, like if we get like he is.
Y'all don't need midfielders in general.
Well, we need someone of his caliber to be like an attacking minded player, because right now we have a lot of guys who are more defensive minded or more conservative, like when it comes to passing the ball. And like Jorginho doesn't make that pass every single time. He's learned to drop back and think about it first instead of just turning and go. And so I don't know what that looks like now, but right now on our roster we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forwards. That can't work. And Kai Havertz was playing striker this preseason, and he goes missing, completely missing. On all the games I've watched, he's gone completely missing at that striker role, so he can't play that position. But when it comes
to you talking about again?
Kai Havertz.
Oh, okay.
But I think Timo Werner's going to be sold or on loan. Michy Batshuayi can't be a starting striker in the Premier League. He's that bad. He's terrible. He's awful.
He was terrible at that game. Yes.
Bro, he was bad that game, and he was bad in the Arsenal game as well that I watched. And
You
so,
say what you don't like about him, what you told me.
what I don't like about him,
Yeah.
he's offside every possession,
Mm-hmm.
and like he just doesn't have any attacking awareness. Like he doesn't know what he's doing at all. And so
You all
that's the problem when it comes to him.
touch the ball good. His
Huh?
touches is. You said his touches is terrible.
Oh, his touch is bad. Everything's bad. Like I see why he gets warmed off
Oh,
every single season because he's that bad, and I'm not upset about it. Kenny, I watched him during the preseason. He just like he got the ball. He's fast. He got the ball. He knows he has something Mishi doesn't have. He has that attacking minded thing, but when it comes to making that the last and that final decision, he doesn't know what he's doing either. And so it's like, well, like we have all these players that are good and 3/4 of the pitch, but once it gets past there, they're like, what do we do now? What do we do? What do we pass it to? There's no one. Like we need a striker, and I understand we just sent Lukaku on loan, and I understand and I get it. And some Chelsea fans are going to be upset about this. Lukaku wasn't that guy. Simple, plain and simple. He was not. He can go dilly dally in Italy, but he's not that guy for the Prem. And so we need to get a striker like Lewandowski that's now unavailable, and that's what Chelsea needs.
unfortunately, a lot of strikers that y'all need are unavailable.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean
Should have got Jesus.
I got a Aubameyang.
he's staying with Barca too. Barca's just got everything that we need.
Sounds like it.
But
Barca trying to improve because they lost a lot of players and they was broke too. So
That doesn't make any sense.
they got two.
I don't know how they got broke. That's what I was like lost on.
COVID.
I mean,
COVID.
yeah, but every team went through COVID.
But I was about to
they
say,
didn't struggle
yeah,
that hard.
Well,
like
Madrid,
they
listen,
was.
Madrid got those big bank money over there. They keep money in Madrid. Like who's their owner?
And that's the capital too.
Who's their owner? Something dirty. Some there's some dirty.
Fernando something. Something. Yeah, Fernando. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah.
How you spell it?
Let me look at it.
Anywho, irrelevant. But like
It is.
I think we need to keep Chelsea needs to keep Ziyech. I think he does something that we don't like do ever. And that's he has that attacking mind and he has that ability to put that ball in. And so I think we keep Ziyech. I think Ross Barkley can go. I'm over him. We shouldn't have bought him, to be honest. And Mason Mount should start, obviously.
Excuse me real quick. It's for Valencio Perez, but his net worth is like $1 billion, so that's why we got money.
Oh, yeah. That money that I don't know nothing about.
Yeah.
But it's like if we could start Mason Mount, Hakeem Ziyech, Sterling, N'Golo, Jorginho, Kovacic, Reece James, Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva, Koulibaly, Mendy in goal. Like
That's your starting 11?
That's my starting 11.
Okay. Do you think Thomas gonna do that for y'all?
No, I don't think Ziyech starts.
No. He don't never want to start Ziyech for some reason.
And honestly, like I don't even know what formation we're gonna run. Like that's what we're like. I just said a 4-3-3, but honestly, I think he's looking at a 3-5, 3-5-3 or something like that.
Most likely a 3-5-3.
But
and probably 3 defenders and 5 midfielders and 3 attackers. So yeah.
But as we begin to close, any final statements? Are y'all excited for this season? I've been missing it so much. And we got the World Cup in like 3 months, 4 months.
World Cup is coming up, so we'll be talking about that soon as well.
Yeah, that'll be
so
that'll be a fun one.
So many sports. Many US versus England this year.
Yeah.
Talking about a fun time.
So for Prem, what I can say.
Are you talking? Hello?
For Prem, I will say I'm gonna watch more Arsenal games than Man United, not gonna lie. But, I'm still hope United can pull out and do something. Just because.
So I heard For Prem, you're gonna watch more Arsenal games. And what else did you say? It broke up.
Can you hear me?
We can't now yet. Yeah.
I said I'm going to be looking forward to watching more Arsenal games, but I'm also would like to see United as well to see them do something. But my main focus will probably be on Arsenal.
Yeah, I think
That's my backup team for Prem.
you've made so many backup teams for the Prem.
Because Prem it's the Prem. It's not my main team. I don't have no teams really.
You're ridiculous.
I mean, I am loyal to Dortmund in Bundesliga. I always want Dortmund to win.
I guess so.
But they don't ever win. So
yeah, they don't. Hopefully this year. I mean, their new striker Hilaire from Ajax, he got testicular cancer. So prayers up for him. But yeah. I think I was reading something. He had a successful surgery yesterday. So that's good. But
yeah.
Hopefully Dortmund can make a name for themselves this season. I love when they do stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Ollie, anything else from you before we get out of here?
He's a little too quiet. He got confidence in his team.
Both y'all got all the confidence in the world.
No, because I definitely got confidence in Madrid. We got some good players.
There's no reason not to be confident as a Man City fan right now. I mean, it's that simple. Again, it just depends on what we focus on. I think Pep doesn't really have a choice but to focus on Champions League. So I don't know where we'll finish in Premier League, but obviously it'll be top 4. I think we'll finish probably 3rd and really, really, really go for Champions League. So that's a good season for me, especially after coming off of Premier League win. I'd be okay with that. And hopefully some other cups, because generally when you go for your Champions League run, you try to do good in the other cups also. So hopefully we can snag a few of those in the next coming month, right? Most of them are in the first few months. So We'll be seeing those. But yeah, we'll see.
He can't relate, Ollie.
No, he can't.
I think I've talked enough about Chelsea and our flaws and this strains right now. Maybe 1 year will be good, y'all.
Can I please get you on a podcast to say that Real Madrid is the best team in the world?
Real Madrid won Champions League last year, making them, on paper, the best team in the world.
I'll take that. Okay, I'm done.
This has been another installment of the post game. I'm so sad because of that. But anywho, yes. Thank y'all for listening. If you made it this far, we'll be talking about soccer weekly, so I'm excited for that. I think, if I remember saying it, I think it's every Wednesday a soccer podcast will come out. So just be on the lookout for that, starting in about a week or two, about 2 weeks. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody for listening. If you made it this far, thank you, Ollie. Thank you, Elijah, for coming on. But yeah, man, I've been your host, Davion.
I've been Eli.
It's Ollie.
And this has been the post game. Peace.